Alright guys, this is Josh, and today I'm bringing you another video. As you can see today I'm going to be playing Battlefield 4. The gameplay in the background is beta. It's gameplay from the beta, obviously, because the real game isn't out now. And yeah, it's on the Xbox 360, which I know you're all going to say like, oh, it looks really bad and the textures are stupid and all this, but yeah, I couldn't bother downloading it on my computer. Plus, there's been loads of problems with the computer to do with like frame drops and the way the game runs and stuff like that, because of if you don't have Windows 8, and I've got Windows 7, so I couldn't be bothered trying to sort all that out, just play the game. So I thought I'd try it on the Xbox, and I didn't really mind it. A lot of my mates were like, oh, it's a lot better on the computer, but oh well, I'm just going to keep playing it on the Xbox until the real game comes out, or obviously when COD comes out. So yeah, this gameplay, I think I finished like 40 for 14, I think it is. I've cut out like some of the deaths, I've left some of them in. I'm not exactly the best player, so if I make like weird, stupid mistakes, like I don't tag people because I don't know how to, which I know sounds really stupid, like why am I playing Battlefield and I don't even know how to do stuff, but it's just a first person shooter and I'm pretty much just playing it like Call of Duty, so that's the reason why I'm not very good at it. But 40 for 40, not a bad scoreline, it's quite fast paced as well, and yeah, so that's the gameplay over and done with, and really all I want to talk about is just my first impressions of Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One, because I got to play it on the Xbox One, and my first impressions of like the beta. So yeah, I got to play Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One at Eurogamer, because I went down to it. As you may know, I've done other videos about it, like Call of Duty Ghost first impressions. But yeah, so I got to play Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One, and I can say, compared to the Xbox 360, there is a massive difference. The tech, it looks so crisp. I've been watching some gameplay from computers, and Xbox One and Xbox One and computer looks very, very similar. And then I know Xbox 360 isn't really on par, but if you think about it, the software on it is like 7 to 8 years old now, so I'm not surprised it doesn't look as good. It's running like a game that's made for next gen on 7-year-old software, so to say it's doing that, it doesn't actually look that bad. But on Xbox One, it looks really nice. Everything looks clean and crisp, and overall, it's just looks good. I think you'll all get to see obviously when the Xbox One comes out. But yeah, it plays really well. There's no like weird lag spikes or anything like that. Doesn't feel like there's any frame drops, or doesn't feel like you're ever running it in low frames or anything. It always feels like it's running at like, I think Xbox One runs at 60 frames per second, I think. But it always feels like it's running at like that kind of frames. Doesn't feel like it's ever any lower. And yeah, so that's all good. It feels really good. The game mode I got to play was like one of the new game modes. I can't remember which game mode it was. I can never remember the name of it, but it's like there's 3 bombs on each side. It's not Conquest. It might have been Conquest. Was it Conquest? I can't remember. It was there's 3 bombs on each side, and a team's got to plant the 3 bombs. There's 1 bomb for both teams, and you've got to pick up the bomb and plant it. And then once that bomb's planted and been blown up, then you can plant the next one with another bomb, and then again with a 3rd bomb. And you've got to plant 3 bombs against the opposite team. And whoever plants the first 3 wins. So we was playing that game mode, but the map was really big, and I just really didn't enjoy it. I don't know, it was just too big for me. I like Battlefield like this, like Domination. I think it's really good close quarters. I think I enjoy it a lot more. But yeah, so I didn't really enjoy it because it was too big, and I didn't really like the game mode. But I think it played well, and I think on Domination it'd be really good. I just didn't like the game mode. Anything else I can really say? Nothing else really. It played good, and I think I'll be getting it if I carry on to like the Domination. At the time, I really didn't like it, and after I played it, I was like, no, I'm not getting Battlefield because I just don't like it. I didn't enjoy it while I was there, so I thought, no, I'm not getting it. But since I've been playing the beta's really, really changed my mind on the game. I thought I'd play the beta to get a gameplay to make this video, and then I've been playing it for like the last 3 days, and I just really enjoyed it. Instead of going on GTA, I've been going on Battlefield, which is a massive surprise since I love GTA. And just overall, I've just really enjoyed playing the Battlefield beta recently. I've not played Conquest, I can say that, but that's because people are only saying, oh, it's only 12v12 and the map's absolutely massive, so I wouldn't want to play that. I'd only want to play that on Xbox. I mean on a Xbox One or computer. And then another reason I haven't played Conquest is because, again, the map's so big that I just don't think I enjoy it. Whereas because this map's really small and it's all close quarters and I prefer close quarters games, I think I'll prefer it a lot more. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be playing any Conquest, and I think if I got Battlefield 4, if I was to bring out gameplay and stuff, I would only play it on... I would only play like Domination or the close quarters games, because I really just don't enjoy the big part of... I just prefer going out with your guns and just tearing it with your gun. I don't like all like the helicopters and the jets and stuff. That's not my kind of thing. I think that's because I'm a really big fan of Battlefield, so that's why it makes me like that kind of... them kind of games. Yeah, the beta is good. I really enjoy it. There is obviously a few bugs, but that's because it's a beta. And compared to Battlefield 3 beta, I think there's a lot less bugs. Some of the weird bugs that I've seen are the Scar H iron sight is just like a black block sometimes. But I don't really use the Scar H because I don't like it as much as the AK-12 I think I'm using now. So but the iron sight for the Scar H is just like a black square, and sometimes like it doesn't show up as like a circle and a line. Sometimes people are invisible and stuff in the map goes invisible. Like a lot of times I've gone on the roof to kill some people, and that generator box is never on top of there, and I've been trying to shoot at somebody and they just disappear. That's something else that's really weird that keeps happening. Is there anything else? There's a reload glitch, which is really, really weird. I reload, and then I've not actually reloaded my gun. I think it's because I try and cancel the reload like on COD, so I try and like sprint out of the reload. And obviously you can't do that on Battlefield, or not that I know of, so that's been happening. But whether that's a glitch or just me trying to cancel the reload, or... I'm sure it's been happening when I've not been cancelling the reload. But God knows. That's something else that I've just noticed. And yeah, there's not many more glitches after that. Pretty much everything else is fine. There has been one more weird glitch where like when you're running, your guy doesn't run. It's like he's being dragged back or pulled on something, or like he's slipping or something. Like he can't catch his feet and he's being like pulled or something like that. I can't really explain, but it's just like a frame ratey jumpy lag. But that's like the only other thing that I've recognised on the beta that is like a weird dodgy glitch. Everything else seems fine and it plays alright and everything. And yeah, so if you can hear that shouting in the background, that's just my mum. She's being fucking... Seems like every time I want to do a commentary, someone just casually just starts shouting outside. Typical. But yeah, I don't really know what to talk about now. I've pretty much talked about everything. I can talk about my experience waiting for Battlefield, because that was like not the best experience, I have to say. I went to Eurogamer and we was going to line up for Titanfall, but the line was just absolutely massive. So I decided that I would instead we'd line up for Battlefield because the line didn't look as big. But in the end, it turned out to not be as big, but the games went on for longer, so we was waiting just as long as we would have been for Titanfall. So I was kind of gutted about that. Would have rather played Titanfall, especially because the beta was out for Battlefield like 8 days later. So yeah, I was kind of gutted about that. But yeah, so I was waiting, and the experience waiting, we was waiting in the line for around about 2 hours, and we only had like 7 hours at Eurogamer, so we wasted a lot of time waiting in it. And the problem was we was waiting because in the games that we was playing, you had to blow up 3 bombs and there was no lives. It was just the first person to blow up 3 bombs. These games could go on forever. So some of the games were going on for like 35 minutes. So because they was going on so quick, it was 16 versus 16. So the people were passing quick. It's just the games were taking forever. So because of that, it made everything like drag on and stuff. So we had to wait 2 hours, and then we had to wait I think one game went on for like 36 minutes, and we had to wait the entire time. But then one time when it got to our game, we only blew up 1 bomb, and the other team blew up 0, and they cut our game short. We've been playing for 18 minutes, and they just cut our game completely short. So that was quite annoying that we waited so long and didn't get a full game. But yeah, as you saw at the end there, that was 44 for 14, I think, or 40 for 14. Not a bad gameplay to say. The game only lasted I don't know, it was like 10 minutes or something like that. I've cut it a bit short, just cut a few deaths out of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating, it really helps me out. Subscribe if you're new, and yeah, have a nice day, and bye.